afternoon. News just coming in from Pakistan. The country's top court has called the National Accountability Bureau to produce Imran Khan in 1 hour's time. The PTI chief and the former Prime Minister was arrested by the Rangers on Tuesday and sent to 8 days of police remand. This after a dramatic arrest on Tuesday at the Islamabad High Court, where he was being produced in a corruption case among the several corruption cases that he is facing. But post that, we've seen dramatic images coming out of Pakistan from various states and provinces where there are protests that have turned violent on the streets. And in fact, the police had to resort to firing. The army was called in several places, and Shehbaz Sharif government went into a huddle. The latest coming in that the National Accountability Bureau has given them 1 hour's time to produce Imran Khan. That is the latest news coming in, and Anas Malik is now joining us with the very latest on this. Anas, the country's top court has told the National Accountability Bureau to produce Imran Khan within 1 hour. Give us the details.
Well, yes, 4:30 is the time that has been set forward by the Supreme Court of Pakistan to produce Imran Khan before the court, and they've specified, the Chief Justice of Pakistan has specified that no mob, no political party workers, no leaders would be allowed to come to the court. They are aghast at the fact that in the mannerism at which Imran Khan was arrested, from the place where he was arrested, and they say that the treatment that was meted out, Justice Athar says that this is something that is entirely not acceptable, for the fact that he was arrested from the premises of the court, and it is for the court that has to ensure that rule of law maintains, and if law is such blatantly violated from the very premise which has to ensure the law being implemented, then what happens with other commoners? They've set the time for 4:30 p.m. Pakistan time. That's roughly in an hour from now, less than 50 minutes now, in fact. And they've said that Imran Khan should be presented before the topmost court. They've given the written instructions to the Attorney General, to the government, to make sure that Imran Khan is present before the court. And they've also said that they will be issuing an order after the hearing today. What more we know in the background of this case is that the PTI had challenged the arrest of Imran Khan, the legality or the grounds of the arrest of Imran Khan before the Supreme Court yesterday. Firstly, when they had filed the application, it had some technical objections. The objections were removed. The petition was fixed today for hearing, and the hearing had been ongoing for the past 1.5 hours or something. And then in that, this very important order coming in that the Attorney General has been notified to produce Imran Khan by 4:30 p.m. and make sure that he's there in person. The IG Islamabad police has been instructed by the court that Imran Khan should be brought here in person at the Supreme Court of Pakistan.
Right, that's a very important point you're making there, that the court saying essentially what was the premise of arresting him outside of court. That is the matter to be decided within the corridors of the court, and the top court also saying that the National Accountability Bureau has committed a contempt of court. They should have taken permission from the court's registrar before this arrest. And the scale of the protests that have escalated over the last 24 hours is obviously also putting more, it's complicating the situation further for law and order.
Well, yes, I think the most important remarks that came in were from Justice Athar, where he has said that the mannerism in which all of this exercise was carried out, that is something that is not acceptable. He's also said that we will have to take things in reverse from the time when he was arrested. So basically implying that the entire arrest should be undone or can be undone. That is what his comments implied. But again, it depends upon the court. It is the entire prerogative of the court. They said that the National Accountability Bureau had conveniently shifted the entire blame on the government, while they overlooked the fact that it was the National Accountability Bureau themselves that had requisitioned for the provision of rangers to begin with. So largely speaking, if you look at it, this is a very, very important development, because the Attorney General of Islamabad at the Islamabad High Court, at the Supreme Court in fact, has been maintaining, and he's been trying to give the government version that the government acted upon orders, and it's basically a ping-pong game that is currently ongoing, a blame game that is currently ongoing, where the National Accountability Bureau says that they did what the government asked to, and the government says that they did what the Accountability Bureau asked to do. So in order to clear this, the air up, Imran Khan has been asked to be produced before the court in the next 50 minutes or so. The orders have been issued to the IG police, and we'll be seeing in a short while from now that Imran Khan will be at the Supreme Court as well. But more importantly, the Supreme Court has barred any political parties' leaders to come and others and other political workers to accompany Imran Khan to the Supreme Court. In fact, they've said that whosoever is present in the court will be the only ones who will be allowed inside the court, and that no outsiders will be allowed either.
Right, no outsiders will be allowed in court, given the last time what we saw playing out, at the court premises after his dramatic arrest. Just to highlight some of the statements that the court has made, and Anas has also pointed out, the Chief Justice saying what dignity remains of the court if 90 people enter its premises. How can an individual be arrested from the court premises? And the Chief Justice also saying that there is a certain respect for the court. The NAB, or the National Accountability Bureau, had arrested a suspect from the Supreme Court's parking. Then the court had then reversed the arrest, talking about a prior incident. So the court coming down heavily on the National Accountability Bureau, asking for Imran Khan to be presented in the next hour at the court premises. Remember, he has been sent to 8 days of police custody. And the impact of that we can see on the streets of Pakistan. And of course, Shehbaz Sharif government has been in a huddle since last evening. They have made some decisions as well. The National Accountability Bureau telling the court that they acted on what they were told by the government. And that's a very interesting moment there in Pakistan playing out, the fact that the National Accountability Bureau has said that they acted on what the government government's orders had been. We know the kind of tenuous relationship that the Shehbaz Sharif government also has with the judiciary. And we know that the army has been called in. There's been an escalation in every sense when it comes to the Pakistan political situation at the moment.
Well, you rightly mentioned, the fact that how the National Accountability Bureau, the anti-graft body, tried to shift the blame by saying that they just said that they just did as what the government asked to. So to which Justice Asar Minallah has clarified it and has made it clear that NAB flaunts about or brags about being an independent institution, and therefore we really look forward to seeing it. And when NAB says that it is an independent institution, then how can it conveniently shift the blame on others, on the government itself? That is, I think, the key point over here. With that, the other thing is that Chief Justice Asar Minallah has also said that if the arrest of this, if the basis of the arrest is illegal, then how can the other actions that follow are legal? And then Justice Asar Minallah has also remarked that now is the time that we make things right. And the fact that the government institutions and the government functionaries were vandalized, we are very concerned. This is all just what Justice Asar Minallah said. He said the way this arrest was made, this is something that is not acceptable. So quite harsh remarks coming in from the Supreme Court there during this hearing coming in, and the court registrar has also made it clear that no journalists from outside, those who are present, only there to be allowed. Otherwise, no outsider will be allowed in the court premises, as and when Imran Khan is made to appear at 4:30 p.m. in roughly about 40-45 minutes from now, before the Supreme Court.
And Anas will be tracking all those developments at 4:30 with you as and when that happens. And thank you for joining us with the latest details there. The top court asking the National Accountability Bureau to produce the former Prime Minister Imran Khan in the next 1 hour at the court premises. No journalists allowed and no outsiders allowed at the court premises.